I could sum up the partnership in one word, it would be exciting.
Inspirational and innovational.
United.
Progressive.
Incredible opportunity.
Meaningful.
Trust.
Impactful.
Fruitful.
Striving for excellence.
Newcastle University's role is to open up the horizons of people within the city to all the fantastic research and education and history and everything that Newcastle University is involved in. And it's also to be a motor for new and exciting innovations, whether they be for businesses or for our National Health Service. Everything about the city should be reflected in Newcastle University, and everything about Newcastle University should contribute towards the city.
Newcastle University is hugely important to the city. It's right at the fabric of everything we do. It's the home of innovation and inspiration as the city and a university, and actually the probing and innovative research that's created from the university is a beacon for the city globally.
It allows us to really attract talent to the city, and then once they come, they tend to stay because they realise how brilliant it is. And if it wasn't for Newcastle University, we wouldn't have been able to get the bus behind us, which I hope is the first of many to really allow us to address that estate problem whilst providing a training ground for new clinical pharmacists.
A far higher proportion of our sixth form are now applying to Russell Group universities, particularly Newcastle, and that is credit to the Newcastle University Partners Scheme and the continued engagement when it comes to support.
Partners actually meant a lot to me because it meant that I could get into a university that I really wanted to go to. It really helped me kind of feel like I actually could do it. I knew I could perform well once I was there. It was just getting there that was the difficult part, and they kind of helped form a bridge for it.
But you can't be a specialist in everything. You know, whatever the question is we feel we need answering, it feels like there is somebody within the university that we can get to who can help us answer that question.
It brings research excellence, scientific excellence to the region. It's a real powerhouse in progressing the sectors along. The partnership with the universities really strengthened the company through research and scientific knowledge. That's allowed us to innovate and further in the sector along altogether.
I think now what we see is a university which is engaging with the community, which is asking the community what it is that they would like, so that we're, instead of having research and projects done to them, the projects are done for the people, often by the people. The result of that, of course, is that it has much more relevance to the community.
I think the university does a lot to develop entrepreneurial skills, and I think that again really boosts the local economy and looks to create a really vibrant city. I think the access to the research and the type of individuals we can interact with through those connections with the university are huge, really, and that acts as a stimulus and catalyst to how we all develop. You know, has a positive influence on the work. And also it has a huge sense of importance on community engagement and social value, and I think it does a great deal of benefit to the area through that.
Newcastle University is a huge international player, but its contribution locally is superb, absolutely fantastic. We're raising aspirations, the university's raising aspirations of the young people who live in the city and were born in the city, and that's incredibly important, that the university is seen as part of the fabric of our residents and our society here in Newcastle.
The North East has so much to offer to the economy of this country, and indeed the work of the university has helped to support that. We represent a devolved authority. The power and funding has been devolved to us, so we need to make sure that we take that responsibility seriously and that we underpin how we use that resource with research. The fact that Newcastle University can help us with that, one, it means there's some academic rigour behind the decisions we make, but two, that there's that regional voice. It's academic rigour from somebody who understands the region that we're trying to work in.
For me, it's really about striving for excellence, excellence in outcomes, excellence in research, excellence in innovation, and excellence really in making sure our local population and beyond gets what they need from us.
So the Knowledge Transfer Partnership has helped us to have a person, the associate, come and work with the Trust and actually work on embedded partnerships and develop that. So giving us capacity, but also helping us to realise an actual goal. As a small organisation, we possibly wouldn't have had the time and the capacity to do that without the partnership with the university.
I think that a partnership has proven that it is possible to have a mutually beneficial relationship through open innovation. And that's because we have so many projects that started from little ideas and have become something grand, something multi-year, and something that is being able to really bring value not to just us, but a wide number of people in the university, many students and many scientists within PNG.
So I think one of the really special things about working in partnership with Newcastle University is that there's such a level of trust, respect and common goals towards the work that we do. It feels a really meaningful partnership. It's not about having a name or a logo on each other's projects and work. It's about actually collaborating and working together to make change happen in the region and to kind of fulfill a gap that we both saw and come together to do that work really well.
It is such a source of pride for me to be able to stand up and say, I'm representing Newcastle University.
I've actually seen stuff that I've been involved in, and it has had implications to my family, the people around me. And to see that something that is being researched, something that I've been involved in, has resulted in a treatment or a different kind of care for those that I love, those that are going through some difficulties. That's, I think, really important.